Hey everyone, this is Vanessa, your Wednesday vlogger here on Recipe for Weight Loss, and this is our introduction week. As I said, I'm Vanessa. I'm 31. I live in northern Kentucky, just outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. I've lived here most of my life. I also grew up near Chicago for many years, and right now I live in a town that's really tiny. It's like 3 blocks wide, 6 blocks long. The school down here houses preschool through 12th grade, and so the kids you start school with may be the ones you end the school with. It's a very small school. It's also a very small community. We don't even get mail delivered to our house. And I've worked at home for 5.5 years as a medical transcriptionist. I'm also an aspiring novelist, which you'll learn more about as the weeks go by. I joined YouTube. Originally, I joined in like 2006, but it wasn't for weight loss because 2006, the beginning of 2006, I was thin. I'll explain more of that next week. Next week, that's our self-therapy weeks with the camera about how we ended up where we are. But I joined in 2006 just to favorite videos, most of which were Craig David or mostly just Craig David. A little bit about me personally. I'm a huge sci-fi geek. I love Doctor Who, Torchwood, Supernatural. I'm a huge Anglophile. Most days you'll catch me watching BBC. I read the British news. I'm just a huge Anglophile, so pardon that. As for my plan, I haven't really lost any weight since I reached my highest goal, or my highest weight, and so I've just gotten back on track after some horrible months at the end of last year and dealing with those horrible months until now. And I'm going back to the gym where we have a curves inside the gym. It's not actually curves, they call it a pace room, which I plan to do sometimes. Swimming when my bathing suit's small enough again, or when I'm fitting in it again. The recumbent bike, strength training. One day I will tame the elliptical and be able to do it for longer than a minute. I have shin pains when I try to do it. Part of the reason I wanted to do this collab was because I feel like if I'm putting myself out there as a mother and everything, then I am more likely to be responsible for myself. Because I put everybody first, and that's a problem for me. I don't even remember if I've talked about my kids. I have 3 boys. Jonathan is 12, Riley is 7, and Elijah is 5. They all have birthdays in the next 6 weeks. Riley's is 2 weeks from tomorrow, and so that's going to be something that comes into play a lot here and on my vlogs in the next several weeks. I'm married to Eric. We've been together for 10 years, and he is a firefighter EMT, so some of my days I might as well just be a single parent because he's working. I don't know if you can hear his pager in the background. So anyway, I'm really excited about this channel, and we have some wonderful, wonderful ideas coming up in the next several weeks. But at the same time, we'd like to hear what you have to say. So if you could comment, video response. I'm going to set up an email account in the next few days to have you email to. Unless we already have one, I have to ask Nancy. But it's really going to be a great channel. And it's not just for parents. It's for people in the weight loss community who are around kids. And we don't plan to miss days. But if we do, we plan to find someone to fill in. And so what I would really like to find is a dad who would be willing to do guest spots in the event that one of us was unable to fulfill our duties that day. And so if you could comment below again, or send us a message, and we will be sure to comment back. Anyway, tomorrow's vlogger is Dawn, and I'm really looking forward to hearing what she has to say. So I hope everyone has a good day.